Our top story, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin today jointly dedicated the Kudankulam nuclear power project's first unit to the country. The unit was handed over to the country by the two leaders via video conferencing in the presence of Tamil Nadu Chief Minister J.J. Lalita in Chennai. India and Russia have been cooperating in the nuclear energy sphere for many years. The first unit of the Indian nuclear power plant is already in service. It was connected to the southern grid, and the operation of the first 1,000 megawatt unit at Kudankulam nuclear power project started from midnight of the 31st of December 2014, generating 1,000 megawatts of electricity. Thanking the Russian president for his consistent support to the project, Prime Minister termed the occasion as a historic landmark in India-Russia ties.
The success of our joint efforts in nuclear power generation is a proud achievement of our cooperation. It demonstrates our common resolve to grow and build on new dimensions of our ties. Above all, it showcases your personal commitment, consistent support, and strong leadership in transforming the substance and character of our relationship.
The Prime Minister said that Kudankulam Unit 1 is an important addition to India's continuing efforts to scale up production of clean energy in India.
I have a vision for India where achievements of our economic development are respectful to Mother Earth and where the engines of our industrial growth are increasingly driven by clean energy. Kudankulam 1 is an important addition to India's continuing efforts to scale up production of clean energy in India. It also signals our joint commitment to build pathways of partnership for green growth.
Russian President Vladimir Putin said that cooperation in the field of nuclear energy is important to the strategic ties between India and Russia. And our correspondent Philip Matthews joins us now from Chennai. Philip, how historic and big a milestone was today's ceremony wherein Prime Minister Narendra Modi along with Russian President and Tamil Nadu Chief Minister dedicated to the nation Unit 1 of the Kudankulam nuclear power plant?
Well, as the Prime Minister and the President stated, this is clearly a historic day as far as India's nuclear sector is concerned. Don't forget that the Kudankulam nuclear power plant, especially Unit 1, had its share of problems initially. But in the last few months, those problems have been overcome, and it has been producing a steady amount of 1,000 megawatts, which has come as a much-needed relief to the Tamil Nadu grid, which, as you know, has been suffering for want of energy for the last couple of years. In fact, one of the persistent claims of the demands of the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has been that more power should be allotted to Tamil Nadu from Kudankulam Unit 1 and Unit 2. So it's a demand that she has reiterated today. She's asked for early commissioning of the second unit, and she says this will go a long way towards boosting the development of Tamil Nadu, especially in the agricultural and industrial fronts.
Philip, also the Prime Minister said that the government wants 5 more reactors at this Kudankulam nuclear power site to be operationalized in future. And like you pointed out, the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister said that the second unit should be expedited at the earliest. How do you look at the focus on clean energy generation that we are seeing as a result of the emphasis on this nuclear power plant?
Well, Prime Minister Modi has been emphasizing the need for clean energy, and he's always maintained that development must go hand in hand with concern for the environment, and he's always maintained that nuclear energy is something that fits the bill. Clearly, in that respect, this project will go a long way in reiterating both the government's as well as NPCIL's commitment to ensuring that nuclear energy is made available not just to Tamil Nadu but also across the southern states, because don't forget the neighboring states of Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and of course Puducherry will be getting a share of power from this unit, and the subsequent units that follow. So clearly this is a very, very vital project as far as the needs of South India are concerned, the power needs of South India are concerned, and it will go a long way in ensuring that the South as a whole becomes power surplus in the near future.
Thank you so much, Philip Matthews, for giving us that update. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that cooperation in the field of nuclear energy is important to the strategic ties between India and Russia.
I'd like to highlight that the cooperation in nuclear energy is an important component of the privileged strategic partnership of India and Russia.
I'd like to highlight that cooperation in nuclear energy is an important component of the privileged strategic partnership of Russia and India. The power plant is constructed on the basis of the most advanced and the most updated modern technologies, the Russian technology. I'd like to highlight that cooperation in nuclear energy is an important component of the privileged strategic partnership of Russia and India.
Сегодня в соответствии с договоренностью